And we are live. I think I have to let me double check the settings. I think generally this setting is good. Um, this sound setting actually works pretty well. Settings PMP. Yeah, this one works pretty well. I just got back from outside. We were doing some yard work. I didn't get to cut the lawn, but I do think I fixed the problem with the lawnmower. So what is going on here? Total chaos unleash as Trump snatches up U.S. citizens. Oh, that's not a good thing. Are we actually are we taking into detention centers, aka what's the I know the bad word for it. What's the good word for it? Internment camps. That's a good word for it. There's actually a bad word for it. Let me see. Invite guests? No, it's not invite guests. Is it present? That might be present. Share screen? Yes. Share screen window. Let's see what we have. I didn't see this yet. I just got back in.
Right now, as Donald Trump has sent ICE dressed in military gear.
Oh, great.
Military equipment.
Now we're sending
to do these raids of farmers. We were talking about blueberry farmers and cannabis farmers. We see these militarized helicopters landing in the farms and people who are there working, running away as like ICE agents are chasing them and shooting non-lethal weapons at them. But non-lethal is a term of art. It can actually kill. We know that there's been at least one death of a farm worker from some of these raids. And so everywhere from Santa Barbara County to Ventura County, to Fresno County, and Riverside County, of course, in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
County,
so apparently
really throughout California. But
what he's saying is
sick thing
now we're
regime, this dictatorship.
It went from this whole thing went from we're only and this is going back when Trump was running. He's like, we're only going to go after the criminals. Now we're not only going after the criminals, we're going after people with no trouble with the law, but has something wrong with their paperwork of trying to work towards a green card or work towards being in illegally in the U.S. And now we're actually snatching up U.S. citizens. Oh, how wonderful is this?
California is the fourth largest GDP. If it was a country, state, but if it was a country, fourth largest GDP in the world, and like Trump's attacking it, like you would invade.
And the funny thing, is Trump doesn't even care about this issue. He thinks he's doing it for his base, but fundamentally, what he personally believes, he doesn't care about this issue. He cares about making lower taxes and making rich people rich. Those are his fundamental qualities.
In California, and it's a strange thing. It's like martial law without saying martial law with all these militarized people out here. One of the people who were arrested.
Here's the thing, and I'm not a huge fan right now of ICE agents because ICE agents, they don't wear unlike police, like you could identify police because of what they wear, and they have badges. You could always request the police badge number, so you could do all that. ICE agents, they're dressed in regular clothes. They're covering their faces, and how do you know they're not like some criminal organization just putting you collecting you as a prisoner? But it's so crazy. This whole ICE thing is so crazy.
A disabled veteran, United States citizen. His family can't get in touch with him.
I should put the I should put the link up.
He worked as a security guard at this company called the Glass House, which has the location in Camarillo. It has a location in Santa Barbara County as well, for cannabis grown license. They do it lawfully, run by.
Oh, I heard that
I think, a
story.
guy who's a
He's
Trump
talking about the story of there was a raid on it's a cannabis farm, but it's a legal cannabis farm. So like it shouldn't be invaded by anyone. And the guy saw the ice. At this point, everyone knows that ice is coming from him if you're illegal. He saw that ice was coming for him, so he tried like escaping, like running up on a building or something, and he slipped and he fell and he died.
Supporter who was funding the recalls against Newsom also, but a businessman who went to USC, it supported lots of Republicans, and they're going after him, and they're escalating this, and they're provoking the communities and trying to terrorize the communities. So let me just show you a brief clip from our local news, Harry Littman from the Talking Feds YouTube and podcast, about this veteran, disabled vet, citizen, and we're hearing a lot about this. It's not just migrants, and it's not just migrants.
He slipped. Yeah, he slipped. He was like up on a roof or something. He did slip, and he slipped. He fell, and he fell like 30 feet down because he was kind of up on a higher level, and he got killed from the slip, unfortunately. But I heard that he was here for I think it was between 5 and 10 years, just working to support his family, like no criminal record. And maybe we can get into that later, like at this new detention center. I sound like a leftist, even though I'm not. At this new detention center called Alligator Alcaraz. No relation to Carlos Alcaraz. Or yeah, Alligator Alcatraz, not Alcaraz. I can't even put it into words.
Which is a lot of it. It's American citizens who are Hispanic are getting arrested just because they're getting profiled by ICE.
Yeah.
And then they're disappeared. Their families like, where are they? Here, let's watch this. Just an extremely emotional scene here. The minute that we arrived outside Glass House Farms, we met a sister and a wife of a man who works as a security guard here, George Redis. He is a disabled U.S. veteran. He is a U.S. citizen, and they are desperately looking for him. They haven't heard anything about his whereabouts from yesterday. They do say that he was taken in the raid. We want to show you a picture of 25-year-old George Redis, a U.S. Army veteran who his family again says is disabled. They saw via Air 7 yesterday that he was trying to leave the scene in his white vehicle. Take a listen to what his sister and then his wife told us.
I thought he was probably part of the protest, and he wasn't. He was trying to reverse his car. They broke his window. They pepper sprayed him. They grabbed him, threw him on the floor.
This is
him.
Holy shit! This is an American citizen.
Where he is. They don't know where he is. Apparently,
that's his sister talking.
Nobody. So now we don't know what to do. We're just asking, like, let my brother go. He's a U.S. citizen. He didn't do anything wrong. He's a veteran, disabled citizen. It says it on his car. And I just want to know where he's at because I have not seen him, and I heard from him since.
Oh, jeez, this is getting out of control because what Trump ran on, it was rounding up all the violent criminals from MS-13. Remember the MS-13? Remember the oh shit, I don't even have my camera on. Sorry, I thought I had my camera on. Remember the MS-13 thing where the guy had the MS-13 tattooed on his fingers, which was obviously a fake. And Donald Trump thought it was, he thought it was real, which is one of the more entertaining stories of the entire year. He kept on going back to Terry Moran saying, well, look, he had MS-13 on his fingers. Yes, because anyone at MS-13 would obviously have the tattoos MS-13 on their fingers. Yeah, so this is these raids are starting to get like not even starting to get, because a few months ago they were taking people off the streets who were going to college. They were going to college and they would just be taken off the streets. There was a doctoral candidate. She was taken in a raid too. Like, no criminal record. So there's like this huge thing that's going on, like saying Trump was saying, oh, we're going to take all the people who have criminal records, the violent criminal records, off the streets. And now, because the number of people they've detained and whatever for is so low, they're just trying to pick anyone off the streets. It's so silly.
Yesterday, and I called them.
These are real lives. These are real human beings. And I'll show you from Tom Homan from on Friday. Where he's
Tom
we
Homan.
don't need probable cause. My Tom Homan impression is more but
You,
I think
you
I
guys
actually
probably
know
don't know who
he's
Tom
about.
Homan
He
is.
actually sounds like that. Because we don't need probable
He's an
cause.
idiot.
We're just going to do whatever it is that we want. We just do whatever we want here.
I've got to get your reaction to this Biden-appointed federal judge out in Los Angeles, apparently expected today to issue a temporary restraining order halting your lawful operations. She says, I think it's important for the court not to burden otherwise lawful law enforcement activities. Your reaction there?
Look, the people need to understand, ICE officers and Border Patrol, they don't need probable cause.
Oh, that's where he's wrong. He made his first mistake saying they don't need probable cause. He actually later revised that, saying, yes, we look into multiple things to determine probable cause. So this interview on Fox News, yeah, he made a mistake there, because you actually do need probable cause.
They just need the totality of the circumstances, right? They just got through the observation, get articulable facts based on the location, the occupation.
Like, what probable cause means in the U.S. is you can't look at someone and say they're brown skinned, therefore you could arrest them. Well, I should say detain. You can't detain them just from looking at the color of their skin. You have to have probable cause.
Physical appearance, their actions,
And he's talking about, yes, you could look at multiple things like physical appearance, which is, oh, you have brown skin and you're talking Hispanic, therefore we could arrest you. Yeah. Talk about profiling.
Place walks up to them, and for instance,
Their physical appearance. I mean, what he's describing there is just he's saying racial profiling. I wonder if that gets in to any of these court cases as well. But Harry, we're seeing not the regime going after the criminals.
Yeah,
they're
not going after criminals.
Not criminals. They're going to
look at Alligator Alcatraz, like Alcatraz. There is, of the 900 people they have here at Alcatraz, Alligator Alcatraz, they literally 1/3 of them have no criminal history. 1/3 of them, not like 1 or 2. We're talking about 300 have no criminal history.
Home Depot parking lots and restaurants, and they're going to factories and vendors on the street, and they're going after American citizens. I did a report yesterday of the Alligator Alcatraz concentration camp. You got someone there, DACA recipient, 36 years old, lived in America his whole life, good job, and he got a suspended license. So he ended up in Alligator Alcatraz in a concentration camp right now, suffering. And I watched those videos, and I think, Harry, also about some of the polling that's out there right now. And, only 34% of people support Donald Trump's policies on immigration right now. 79% of Americans are pro-immigration right now. It's a very overwhelming support of America being a nation of immigrants. It saddens me that it took this kind of disturbing situation to wake the country up. But here we are, Harry.
Yeah.
Here we are, Ben, and so it's been turned on its head, but this is disgusting and repugnant on multiple levels. First, just the Rorschach test of looking. This is our country, and you see basically military
Yes, he's absolutely right.
bullies in mass.
And if you look at the what people call the Big Beautiful Bill, it's now going to expand this private police force that is not non-political, and it reports directly to the executive branch. So they could basically like arrest anyone they want. It's expanding by 10 times. They're going to hire 10,000 people. Come on, Sean the Prawn. Come on, let's talk. I need a counselor at this point because things in America are really not going well. But the reason I think they're not going well is because most Americans don't even know what's going on. Hey, Robert V. Ding, ding. Hello,
Yeah,
welcome.
hi Tozy.
Hey, Sean, thank you for coming on.
Do you like my new avatar?
No, I like the. Oh, I shouldn't say no, but I do like the old one, the prawn.
Yeah, I prefer the old one, but I lost it.
So my life has just been updated. I'm going to try to recreate your old one and send it to you.
Yeah,
In hopes. Yeah. I don't know how to do it, but
yeah.
if I can do it, so you could get back on with your old avatar.
Yep, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write that down on my to-do list.
Okay.
Right after my fifth anniversary, get a silver platter from I didn't do that. Okay, but I'm gonna do this for you.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, I appreciate that. Because I like the old one. The old one was kind of like I don't know, it was like a cartoon. So
I liked it. Yeah, I think all of us, even if you can't go like with this avatar, we saw the old avatar and we said, we know that's Sean the Prawn's avatar. No one else has that avatar.
yeah. I had a so last night? I was chatting with Sean the sheep. And who else?
I think it was last night. I remember because I remember at some point someone said, "Oh, we have both Sean's on and both Chris is on."
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, have you heard? That's what I said in the chat. Have you heard of the British deal they've just struck with France?
No.
With immigration.
No.
So what's happened now is that like there's a heap of boat people that go across every day to England, and they've just like there's been an issue between the British immigration and the British police and the French police about so the French are just letting the boat people go. They don't do anything, but they've just struck a deal with France.
Oh.
Yeah, whereby they what happens now is that every person that arrives on a boat will be sent back to France, but at the same time they'll let in an immigrant that's come in with legal means, by applying for asylum. So
okay,
I don't know how well it's going to go, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But the immigration issue in America is full on.
It's both been an issue, but not so much an issue because depending on which side. Like it's been an
Yeah.
issue. People are saying like, oh, too many immigrants are entering the country, and at the same time, you get people saying you get cheap labor. So the immigrants actually entering the country contributes to prices staying low, but they would not the general population would not even recognize that.
Yeah.
You know, who is harvesting your vegetables, your tomatoes, your
Cannabis.
yeah. In the past, it hasn't been cannabis, but yeah.
So it keeps prices down. Camille, how's the tariffs going? Have they come into force?
It's a shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a disaster because there was supposed to be 90 deals in 90 days, and we're approaching the 90th day. There's been literally one or two deals, and the deals are actually just a framework and not even deals.
Well, he's from the 1st of August.
Chickens out.
From the 1st of August, it's 30% on European imports.
Yes.
Do you know what's going to happen? Like, he's very Machiavellian. Do you know what that means? Or
no, but I would say he's like the worst negotiator ever.
Yeah. So Machiavelli would, in a deal, he'd ask for twice of what he expected. He was a political manipulator in Italy, I think. Machiavelli. And it was in Italy. Yeah. And so he wrote a book, and I think it's called The Art of Politics or something. Let's look it up. He looks at the machinations, or the I'm just looking up now. Valley book. He wrote The Prince was his book. Yeah, The Prince. And it was all about politics, about how to get what you want and manipulate the system.
Oh my God. If you ever have kids, you could write that book yourself.
Yeah.
Just watching what kids do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he had kids. Nicola.
Hello, MF Chris. How you doing, man?
Good day.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, Sean?
The Prince. Machiavelli wrote The Prince. But it's all about how to manipulate and get what you want.
I know.
So I think
any kid could write a memoir about that, about their parents. Like, how I got what I want from my parents.
Yeah. So Trump, I think Trump tries to use that. Like, he asks for twice of what he wants. So I think that the tariffs on Europe will go down to 15%, and that'll be the deal.
You know? So I think he had a formula. Obviously, he didn't create the formula in the beginning. Like it wasn't actually a complicated formula, but he had a formula that had to do with the net import versus export. Because he was saying like, all the countries that are sending goods to America and not buying our goods, they should be punished. There was a tariff for that. They had a formula. He showed it in his big cardboard thing at one point, which is totally ridiculous because even places that we have a net import, like we're selling more than we're buying.
Yeah. So
No,
he
yeah,
he configured a formula around that. So
yeah,
he was saying,
and it didn't go well
So,
because he first denied that was actually what happened, and then he's saying, oh, but there's other things because in Brazil, I like this guy Bolsonaro who's being tried for trying to start a riot, and I'm going to impose a 50% tariff on Brazil unless you guys drop that case against him. So the whole thing is
"Oh,
just
really?
fucking ridiculous.
It's a bit nuts." Yeah, that's a bit nuts. It's definitely It's definitely too fruity. I think that's too fruity. Yeah, for a fruitcake like Trump. Yeah. So let's see what's going on here. Who's in the chat? Pen name? No, that was Ron was on tonight. Ty Z. That was. So Ty Z, we've got Robert V, the eponymous Robert V. He is a superstar in the genre, and
Yeah,
he just comes on.
we have Chris aboard, and Chris, what's up? What do you want to talk about tonight?
I'm just here to listen. I don't know, like the thing is, you're talking about. I was just thinking, like they're arresting or detaining. Let's put it away. They're not arresting. They're detaining Americans. Does that mean
Yeah,
you got to walk around with your passport now or
yeah,
your birth certificate?
yeah. I think this is where that's leading because not only are
I mean,
they
like if you
detaining,
have your passport, your birth certificate, and your social security number, and your last tax return, would they then not detain you, or would they still think you made it over?
yeah, I don't think you have to have your tax return, but yeah, you
I
probably
don't
have to
think
have an
I don't
ID.
think it matters what you have on you; they'll still detain you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the thing is, okay, look, um, to a certain extent, and I'm generalizing now. I'm not talking about America. I'm talking about the issues they have with the illegal immigration in Europe. Um, I mean, I can. There's one country in the world where I can give a really good example, and that's Haiti. Okay, Haiti at one point was the richest colony in the world because of sugar. It made France richer than very rich. They rebelled. They were the first. What do you call it? The first independent country. They gained their independence. They fought Napoleon, not directly, but they fought Napoleon's soldiers to become independent in Haiti. France conceded that they lost to them. They were the first independent country in this region, and they were majority black, right?
Yeah, well,
But
Haiti is definitely.
but because they even then the West robbed them because they said, oh well, okay, we'll give it to you, but you got to pay reparations because we lost the war. So that's why Haiti is poor today. It's because they had to pay France so much to be independent. They got like swindled out of their own. You know what I mean? And you wonder why now that Haiti or Haitian immigration or is a problem in America, right? The problem isn't Haiti or Haitians themselves. It's the hundreds of years of reparations they paid to France, which caused their country to go down. Okay, they had corrupt leaders and all that stuff as well, but mainly the money that they were paying to France to for that independence that they fought for. And in my opinion, the best way to stop, and they had earthquakes and hurricanes and natural disasters and all kinds of shit happened to them. But um, the best way to stop people coming to your country is to make their country better. But nobody thought of that, and now
Yeah,
it's gone to the point of no return, where people have no other hope because it's run by warlords and stuff. or drug warlords, and there's no real government, or there's no rule of law, would you want to stay there if that
I would
happened to
say
you?
I would say that's a great example of why we should not ever want Mexico to decline to something that Haiti had to go through. Because
Well,
if you think it's bad now with Mexico, if Mexico declines and people start trying to cross the border and forth, like I've been to the Dominican Republic and I've heard the stories of people from Haiti trying to cross the border to the Dominican Republic.
well, there's documentaries about that. The reason why Haiti is a big, like, I know a lot of people who don't like Haitians, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to go back. They're the first people who freed themselves. They didn't wait to be emancipated. They fought for their freedom, and they got it, right? And people forget. I mean, yeah, it's a couple hundred years ago and everything, but like the best way to get people to stop from leaving their country is to make their country better. Okay, yeah, there's corruption, there's all these things and stuff.
You have to have a
Same
base.
same as in Europe. When I was living in Germany, Mrs. Merkel, she said something. Oh, let them all come. I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree too.
I agree that if bombs are falling on people, it's not a good thing. And if we can protect them and take them out of harm's way, that's a good thing to do. But when the bombs stop dropping, they need to go back. That's the biggest issue I have. They should make their country better, but also they need to have an incentive to stay. But that's, on one hand, certain countries, whatever you call it, the G20, the G7, fucking America, they want to police the world. That's fine, right? But when like bad times are over in a certain country, you need to start building it up. Maybe not in the way that the U.S. used to do, or other democracies over the world, to force things on people, but to build them up and to build up trade and to say you want to do stuff with another country or help them, be it as cheap loans or whatever. Okay, there's going to be corruption. But there's corruption everywhere. There's corruption in the United States, even if it's not out in the open. There's corruption in Germany, England, everywhere.
Oh yeah,
It's not out. It's not. Yeah.
I get it. There's different levels of corruption too. Like basically, anyone from the U.S. who says, "Oh yeah, corruption isn't so bad here," it's actually not so bad in Western Europe. If you look at all the places that crack down on corruption, generally, like Western Europe is one of the best places.
Yeah, I wouldn't say corruption, right? But there's certain things. If I got a speeding ticket, right, in Germany, in the town or in the city that I resided in, I would know who to call. Something would still happen, but it wouldn't be as severe as original. Like either if it's rinky dink, then make it disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just a normal citizen. I just knew a cop who knew somebody who could get that done. I didn't have to pay for it. It's just because I knew him and I was in that. But if that's possible for me, just a normal stupid citizen, imagine what's possible for others.
I know in Russia, when you get pulled over by a cop in Russia, most of the provinces, probably more towards the western part of Russia, not so much towards the eastern part. But yes, you could. The cop basically you can give the cop a payoff and you're fine. Because the corruption is.
Well, in Germany, I agree. In Germany, it's not possible because you get like a photograph taken of you, or they have the radar and then they have witnesses and everything. You got to call somebody to get your paperwork put on the bottom of the pile, or get put in the wrong pile, or get lost. Right? Yeah. But it's not paying off somebody. But if it's possible for me, like as a normal person who knows somebody, just because he's a nice guy, and you get on with somebody, the guy says, "Hey, if you ever have any problem in the city of any type of ticket, you just call me." All right, okay. I never did, but I would think that things would be, if it was serious, not that if I drove drunk and I fucking caused damage or whatever, no way they would help me. But if you're like 20 over the speed limit or whatever, yeah, okay, maybe, and it's not a school zone, yeah, they probably help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying if that's possible for just somebody stupid like myself, imagine the higher ups. You know what I mean? Okay, in this day and age of internet and all that stuff and CCTV, maybe it's not as easy, but still, I'm sorry for using the Haiti comment, but I know a lot of in Florida, a lot of Jamaicans and a lot of Haitians that are U.S. citizens. They still have family in the country. Um,
Do you know
they're
why it's
all hard.
Do you know why
Sorry,
it's
Sean.
called the, Do you know why it's called the West Indies? Why is it called the West Indies?
It's called the West Indies because when Columbus came over, he thought it was part of
In,
India. He was
that's
trying to
it.
find India.
Yeah, he's trying to find a shortcut to India. Yeah, yeah, it's interesting,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yep. And
And
that's why they called. Sorry,
Haiti
go ahead.
wasn't Haiti one of the first countries he discovered, or
Well, it was actually, it's debated which island Columbus initially discovered, but it's general consensus that he landed somewhere in the Bahamas first.
yeah,
And then, yeah, he found the island where Haiti and the Dominican Republic are on. He called it, and it's still called Hispaniola. That's what he named the island,
oh right,
Hispaniola.
yeah, it's interesting history about and then I mean how they brought all the black slaves over. Like it's just ridiculous.
Well, yeah,
How?
well, do you know the reason why they had to bring slaves?
Why is that?
Okay, number one, okay, because the Europeans brought over diseases that
Killed them, eh?
the in,
Yeah,
the indigenous people at the time didn't have any resistance to, and a lot of lives were lost, and they didn't have any type of, what do you call it, people to do labor. So they had to bring more people.
yeah.
That's why. That's one of the big reasons.
It's interesting, isn't it? Like it's just this part of history is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That
It's okay. We
slavery.
can't change it. Well, we
No,
can't change it. So
no, no.
I'm so hungry. Give me a couple minutes. I got to go downstairs and
What you gonna eat?
I get,
Gonna
I have to
eat?
he's
get
gonna
I have to get something for dinner, but I'm going to bring it back up here.
You want to get a
you're gonna
burner burger?
No, I'm not going to get it.
exactly what I was gonna say. Exactly what I was gonna say. You're gonna burn up some burgers tonight.
I'm not going to cook or burn burgers. But
Microwave.
I do have to get something because I'm really, really hungry.
20 seconds in the microwave for that burger. Yeah.
I had Subway today,
If I
just so you know.
if
I love
I
Subway.
just check the grill.
Yeah, I was driving around this afternoon, and I had to go to I call it the dry goods store, the Chinese, and bought a couple stuff, and then I was driving around saying, "Wait a minute, am I gonna cook tonight? I'm gonna get something out the freezer that I've already cooked." And I passed the Subway. I'm like, "Ooh, let me stop at Subway."
What type of
So
sub did
yeah,
you get? What type of sub did you get?
I normally always get a club with everything except jalapenos.
Yeah.
So everything except jalapenos,
You're not a spicy.
and I just don't like. I do like spice, but I don't like on a sandwich the jalapeno, like the pickled jalapeno spice. I don't like
Yeah,
it that much. I rather like a little bit sweeter, like the banana peppers, like the
yeah.
pepperoncino, whatever. Yeah, those. Yeah, I like those
Yeah,
better.
I don't like. I can't stand cucumber on a sandwich. Can't stand cucumber.
I like tomato, so I always ask for extra tomato, very little lettuce, and everything else other
Yeah,
than jalapeno.
I was hoping that all
Easy.
this food talk would send Ty down to the kitchen.
Well, I wish, as much as we support his chat and come in here, I mean, I wish there would be like some way that he could send us some food every time.
He's
He's
hungry.
always bragging about his cook. Yeah, but he's always bragging about his cooking.
The man
So
is
I want
hungry.
to.
He's gone. He's gone. He's out of here. Give
Yeah,
him 10 minutes, he'll be back. Truth Warriors in the chat, as well as Robert V, the legend, Robert V. It's funny, he goes on to Ron's streams, Robert V, and he says, "Hi Ron, just wanted to say hi." And then he goes. It's brilliant. Truth Warrior, why don't you come up, Truth Warrior? Where's SOS Chris? He was commenting earlier. We've got two Chris's, and then last night we had two Sean's.
yeah.
It's
Well, it's a
funny.
bit late for you, though, isn't it? It's not like
It's
past
1:30 in
the
the morning. Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'll go to bed. I will go to bed.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying.
I had it's actually been too hot during the day in my house because I have a conservatory, which is
Yep.
where I am, and I sit here during the day, but it's actually too hot to be in the conservatory because the sun is just heating everything up. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. So it's too hot during the day to have a nap. And yeah, I woke up at 10 p.m. Yeah.
Okay. So you had a
Yeah,
nap.
I had a nap. Yeah, a good nap. Truth Warrior says, I have a short day tomorrow at work. Well, maybe you can have a long night on the internet. A short day. That's good. It's a short day.
Yeah, Taisy's
Yeah.
probably gonna eat and then say, "Oh, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to sleep."
That's what Ron does every time he eats something, and then 10 minutes later he's asleep.
Yeah, well, what is it? When was it? Saturday night or whatever? I don't know. I think I like sort of fell asleep early, and then I woke up at like I don't know 2:30, 3 o'clock, whatever, to go to the bathroom and check my phone, which I normally don't do because it goes on silent mode. And was it Internet Monster? it's it's like full house. What are these people doing? Like,
Oh, was that last night?
wow.
Oh,
I think it was last night. Yeah.
all right.
Oh, somebody's happy. It's got some food.
Hello. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom, but I am bringing back 2 plates of fun stuff.
2 plates.
Sounds he said fun stuff. It sounds experimental.
Yeah, you could be eating. Yeah. I suppose you could be having, like, what you could do is you could get a condom and you can make an ice lolly or ice. You could do that. He could be having an ice cream, an icicle. He could be, yeah. No, he's got food. He's just happy that he's got food. He's got he's got good food, so he's happy. No burnt burgers.
Oh yeah, I got one plate of mixed vegetables.
All right.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I have the camera on. Plate of mixed vegetables.
Mixed vegetables, very good.
Yeah, and I put butter in it, and the butter's melted. So I got the mixed vegetables and one plate of, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I see noodles and like some kind of meat product in there.
Mm.
So yeah, I got both things going.
All right. Let's munch.
I'm gonna eat the vegetables first because if I get filled up from the other thing, there's no way I'm gonna eat the vegetables.
That's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's just how it works. Oh wait, I forgot to bring up a spoon or a fork. So let me
just bang your head on the plate and munch it up.
I will show you guys this. I bought this. Can you see this fork from here?
Yeah.
No, that'll do.
Ah, yes. But this is actually what the fork is. See this?
Oh, you can lengthen it? Kind of
Oh yeah. The fork gets longer and longer. You just pull it out.
I see really long fork. Yeah.
It impresses all Thai girls, by the way. So
you get the fork out.
Yeah.
So you can use it as a back scratcher just in case.
That is true. Yes, I can. Oh no, now we're getting to Barry territory.
Barry territory?
Yeah, Barry. When I start saying that's Barry territory.
What's the Truth Warrior saying? She's saying she's got an important.
She's saying I got this on Temu.
She's saying she's got an important appointment at lunchtime tomorrow. Is it for your nails? And then she says, I have to be like Taizee and not divulge information. Well, she just did. She said she's got an appointment at work. Another team.
I just divulge. I got this from downstairs and
What's the story with your fork?
With my phone?
Your fork.
Oh, yeah, it's a cool fork. Like it looks like a normal fork, fork.
How long is it?
I get that asked a lot of times.
Not by you.
I'm sorry. You're not a. I shouldn't even say. Okay, so it looks like a regular fork. Can you see it? Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like a regular fork.
Yeah.
But you can expand the fork. It impresses Thai girls to know that.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. They love it. I was there like last time I was there. B and Gogis's friend Leo. Gogus, I don't know where Gogus was. I think he was with Satan or something that night. So me, Gogus, and Gogus's girlfriend went out, and we went to a place, and they ordered something like some kind of dish, and I wanted to try something, and I said, "Can I try this?" And they said yes, and so I brought this fork out, and then I expanded it from here, like boop, 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 boop. Yeah, they both laughed. You know how it works.
Well, that means that you could effectively reach into another person's bowl.
Yes, Exactly. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yes. That's why I bring it. I always bring it with me.
You can steal. And someone says you want taste, you say, no worries. Yeah, here we go. Let me try it with this long fork.
Yeah, I don't remember where I ordered. It might have been through Team. I don't remember where I ordered this from. Most of the stuff I ordered on Temu was this year, and I had this prior to this year.
Mm. So the Temu tariffs kicked in, or
I'm not sure. Like I ordered everything through Temu before the tariffs took effect. So I don't know. I don't know for sure.
you don't know?
No, so I don't know. If the question was, did I order this fork through Temu? I don't know. It could have been my guess is it was either through Temu or eBay. My guess is, since I don't know, I don't remember where I ordered it through.
All right. That's for
I do know, since I brought it to Thailand, I would have not ordered it through Temu because I don't think I ordered anything through Temu until I got back. Yeah. So my guess is it was not through Temu.
okay. Yeah. Did you see Barry had a boots?
Yeah, I have ordered a lot of stuff through Temu, but this fork, like of all the purchases, this fork is one of the earliest. So I don't think it was through Temu.
Did you see that? Did you see that Barry had a car boot sale?
Yeah.
Pretty good, isn't it?
I did see that. And I showed it to my wife, saying, "Look at this huge table that Barry has set up."
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a
Like,
funny.
You're gonna drive somewhere, and then all you have is a 2 foot by 2 foot table.
And he had watches there for two.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? 2 for £5. You could buy 2 for £5 watches. And then he had the Club Fillers watches beside them.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
2 for £5 watches.
Yeah,
Just
it was like
same.
what is it? You could buy one watch for $3 or three pounds, but or you can get two for the ridiculously low price of £5.
And we all know that everyone wants to wear 2 watches. You know?
Yeah. And not only that, if you're a woman, you want to buy one watch, you could buy the other matching male watch for your better half.
I caught some of his stream today, and he said he had like a bunch of old watches that he did before, that he bought them for like 50p, £1 each.
Yeah,
and he had them
I heard
a
that.
long time.
I was actually. It's funny you mentioned that, MF Chris, because I was listening to the same thing as I was trying to clear the lawnmower because of the problems the lawnmower's been having. But I do remember that. And I did think it was pretty funny. He was just trying to sell everything. 1 for £3, 2 for $5.
He's naturally very funny. Like, his ideas are just ridiculous. Just crazy. It's brilliant. And he said at the end of the stream today, he was saying that he needs to get a female employee.
Yes. Actually, I think he's spot on with that. if he could get a female employee, that would increase donations from a certain percent of his people who logs on. Absolutely.
You know, what we should do in the summertime. We should open up like a bikini car wash. That would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, car washes. Yeah, car washes are generally good. Like there's
No, I
no.
mean, but a
The great thing is there's no overhead.
bikini car wash. Have girls washing the cars. You know what I mean? That'd be good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That would be good.
They had that in that movie. What was it called? Dodgeball. Dodgeball. I remember one of the ways of fundraising money was to get bikini girls washing cars.
There was a couple bars in Pattaya that used to do it like once a week. You would like scooter wash in front of the bar with girls in bikinis. But I guess that sort of stuff. I haven't heard about that in a couple of years.
Hmm.
But to be fair, if you ever need your scooter, your car washed in Pattaya, there's a gajillion car washes out there. And generally it's like either Cambodians or people from Myanmar. And when you bring your car, you bike there, it's like 5 people on your car immediately. Like it takes no time at all.
I
And
I would agree. That's exactly who's doing it.
oh yeah, there's only like I remember when where I lived on the dark side, right outside where I lived, there was a car wash behind a 7-Eleven, and I couldn't understand what was going on. So I brought my girlfriend, and she's like, "Yeah, there's only 2 people who speak Thai here. The rest they're all from somewhere else, and that's why it's so cheap here." I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "So long as we just tip them, give them a tip at the end, and I hope that they, disperse the tips equally between everybody."
Hmm.
That's the only thing we can do, you know. There's within walking distance of where I live, like 5 minutes, something like that. Good car wash, very good car wash. And the prices back then were just like ridiculous. To wash the bikes, we had small bikes. It's like 40 baht or 50 baht for the bikes. It was like I think 150 for the car. It's more now. I think you pay like double. I mean, but that's like 2018, 19. And now we're 2025. We're a little bit further on in inflation and everything. So, yeah, it was ridiculously cheap back then. And hand wash. And you had like 6 people drying your car at the end. Unimaginable anywhere else in the world, at least to me. Maybe like India or some other place like that. But my
Mhm.
God. Yeah, well, Barry's selling his watches. Let him sell his watches. Let him do his thing.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree. Like I have no problem with anything that Barry does. Like he's trying to promote stuff, let him do it. He's trying to sell stuff, let him do it. I have fun showing his videos when my wife is going to bed or waking up. That's where I have fun.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure he does something to get people annoyed.
I wouldn't say no. Oh, what I wanted to say, um, I should have said it from the beginning. I wanted to apologize to you, Taisi, for yesterday.
Wait, what happened?
We had, I don't really have anything against Sean the Sheep or whatever, and I've had good conversations with him, but it just seemed like he was trying to stir the pot a little bit too much yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I do like Shaun the Sheep a lot. Uh, but I don't remember what happened yesterday.
Oh no, he came in and like I was in a chat with him before, and there was something going on, and I didn't really want to correct things too much. It's
Okay.
just like he was throwing
Yeah,
things out there that happened in another chat, trying to get a reaction, and for whatever reason, I don't know why he was doing that. It had nothing to do with what we were talking about. The only
okay.
thing was that I was there too. I don't think I was in the chat itself or on the panel itself.
Oh,
I was in the chat,
yeah, no problem.
and
So
I didn't want
no, you don't have to.
want
You don't have to apologize. I'm saying
no.
I
I
appreciate
just
you bringing up this,
yeah.
which
I didn't want it to like take over your channel or anything like that. You know.
yeah, but it's all good. Yeah, we're pretty loose here.
I remember we talked about hostel, and yeah, okay. And I tried to be as diplomatic as possible and be like, look, I think, like I said yesterday, it's like, okay, well, I think it's run its course, and for whatever reason, she's not done yet, and she has her reasons. Okay, then don't support or watch her if you think it's gone too far, and then that's it.
Hmm.
So,
Oh yeah,
um,
she rang the local priest where they live, Kelly's local priest.
Oh, it's a Kelly Caldwell thing.
Yeah, Kelly Caldwell's priest. Yeah, she rang
Wait.
rang the
Kelly Caldwell is a priest?
yeah, so his wife's Catholic.
Hold on.
She's Filipina.
Yeah.
And she's Catholic and they go to church every week. And she's always on a Sunday. That's why she's always really happy on a Sunday. Because she's just been to church. But anyway, Hossel found out the parish or the church and the priest who works in the parish, and she called him up, and she was like saying, "I'm ringing on, behalf of Kelly Caldwell and his wife." That's the thing, is that Hossel couldn't even say his wife's name. His wife's name is Lourdes, but she was like Lourdes. Yeah, it's terrible, like an incredible infringement on privacy,
well, look, what I always say is like, you see one side, right? There's always two sides to every story, and the truth is somewhere in the middle. So again, I just think I enjoyed. For some reason, I got over there. I think I got like some of Hostle's clips or whatever in my suggestions. Then I went to her channel. Then I've been to Kelly's channel. It's all a little bit much for me. Like I can only go there for like 10 minutes, and then it's enough. I mean, I've seen you, Sean, go there, and I like the way you ask questions. I think it's great, and I also try to ask questions in Barry's chat sometimes. Hardly ever get answers,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But that's okay. It's not like you're out there saying, "Oh, you're an idiot," or "You're a fool," or "You're this." You're just asking questions to see how somebody would answer.
It's funny if
Um,
you on Barry's streams. You know how he has asked me any question.
right?
I suggested to him that he has that segment that he has asked me any question, and then I suggested to Barry that he has story time as well as the 5-point book. So he's got all those things that, yeah. It's just that from very early on with Barry, I asked him a lot of full-on questions, and he's just, he just expands on that. It's good fun, like. You ask him a weird question and he answers it. Like the story of, you've heard the story of Barry in prison, have you? Or
Oh, yes, that's a great story. As told, it's even a greater story when you hear from the other author that tells it. Not Barry so much, but the other author that tells Barry's stint in prison. That's a great story.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. He was he's told 2 stories of prison. One is where
And of course, right now he's like, oh, what are we doing here? This is pretty interesting.
one story
Well, all
where
I'm
anyway.
tell the story. I'm gonna go downstairs for a second, but I'm listening on my headphones.
Yeah, one story where he went to prison and he was in bunk beds, and it was a double, obviously a double bunk bed.
Double,
And
meaning
the guy on the top bunk, Barry was staying on the bottom bunk, but the guy in the top bunk started jacking off, or whatever you call it.
yeah, I've heard that happens.
You've heard that story, have you? Or
Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard that, but not from the story, but I have heard that before.
So Barry's assessment of that in the final report is that next time he goes to jail, he's staying on the top bunk and not the bottom bunk. But
Okay.
could you imagine that? Being in jail and the person on the bunk above you is jerking off. That's my idea of hell.
I would say that's my idea of hold back the rain.
Yeah. It's actually raining here right now.
Yeah, it's been for the past literally 2 weeks. It's just been so hot here. I earlier today, I think I told you, not directly. I told you through chat that I was trying to fix the uh the lawnmower, and I think I got it fixed.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
It's an electric lawnmower, isn't it? Or
Yes, which
yeah.
makes it literally, it makes it easier to figure out.
Yeah.
With a gas powered, you have like three different parts that could break. But yeah, this one, you don't have 3 different parts that could break.
Yeah. So, have you heard from Steph? Or
Yesterday, I think he yelled at me yesterday, but I did hear from him yesterday.
yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he got pissed off.
Yes, I don't even know why. Yeah, I don't know.
He's said he's reset his body clock that at night time he's really, really tired.
Yeah.
And daytime he's fine. But yeah, he wouldn't stay up this late.
Well, that's good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't like the music quiz.
Did you guys watch the Wimbledon finals today?
Nope.
Oh, I watched it. Oh, it was great.
It was tonight, was it? Or?
Yeah. So your time, it would have been like 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon. It was great. Oh, crap. Yeah, 3, 4, or 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah, Wimbledon, no? It's
Oh.
good tennis on lawn, isn't it?
Say it again.
It's good to watch tennis on actual grass,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Like grass is my second. If you're asking me what my favorite surfaces are, it would be the French Open clay, Wimbledon #2, the U.S. Open #3, and the Australian Open, which no one likes, #4.
Yeah. Now, the Australian Open used to be grass, but now it's just, like whatever.
Damn that Finding Nemo. He pushed everything aside. There's no more grass there.
Yeah. No, there's no more grass. Yeah.
So Barry's been to jail, but how many times?
Once.
Only once, okay.
Yeah.
Did he say for what, or?
No, he's never said for what. So I'm assuming that he was carrying some goods that weren't legal. I think he was a mule. Is it a drug mule? or a gun mule? That's my theory anyway. He got arrested transporting something.
Okay. Yeah, well.
That's my guess. Yeah, that's just an opinion.
Mm.
Did he ever say how long he was in jail for?
6
months, right?
6 months, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and then he hasn't been to Thailand for 10 years.
Yeah,
but
we think it's actually has nothing to do with that. We think it's because he was caught in what is it when your whatever it is expires?
Overstay.
Visa.
Yeah. Like visa overstay. We think it's because of that.
Yeah. Well.
But we don't know for sure because he didn't start broadcasting until right around that time.
Was he doing it from Thailand when he started his channel, or did he do it when he got back?
He started broadcasting when he got back. Yeah, when he got back.
Okay.
But he never said why it was. He's not going there.
Okay.
We pretty much think it's because he got a 10-year ban.
Yeah. He overstayed his visa. I just got to grab a drink.
Okay.
All
good.
Yeah, well, overstay is a serious thing. But, I mean, even Cheap Charlie overstayed.
Yeah.
And he got he got his year ban, and they let him back in. So everything's good.
Well, Cheap Charlie, so he's a white guy. So to be honest, like white guys are getting their punishments generally are less than.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I do.
In Thailand?
Yeah. But I'm not saying
I wouldn't.
I'm not saying I know the rules, but I would say that in general, Thailand, like if you're someone from Thailand, like, and you're comparing someone from Thailand.
The thing that doesn't make sense to me, and I mean, even if he's listening, is if he was so well known and was doing such a good job for the people he's working for or with, then why didn't he get it sorted out? You know, he could have sorted it before it was a problem.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
So that sort of doesn't make any sense. It
Yeah.
could have been that they told him, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll help you." But it sounds more like if he left because he ran out of money, if he left because I mean, look, he says he used to work on Walking Street and he was like, the guy. There's a lot of raids on there. There's always raids on Walking Street in certain clubs. They'll come in the club and shut the shit down, turn on all the lights, and piss test everybody and ask for everybody's ID. So I don't know. And then you also have. I'm not saying that he wasn't. He didn't have any friends or people that liked him, but just as people like you, there's also people who might not like you, and tell immigration, "Oh, I know of a guy, and he's been here. You guys need to have a look at him, please." Yeah, and then shit like that happens. He might have pissed off the wrong person, or said something to the wrong person, and then stuff like that can happen as well. I mean, there's many ways to be asked to leave the kingdom on your own accord or on somebody else's. So
yeah, if you're asking us if we think Barry was forced to leave, we don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he was not.
Well, maybe he was, maybe he had no other choice. I mean, there's a lot, But,
he overstayed
however,
by a couple of years, didn't he? He overstayed by a couple of years and then
Well,
did he
got a ban.
did he
let's say
did he admit to that?
yes. That's exactly the question I was going to ask. Did Barry say that?
He hasn't.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think Barry has ever admitted to that.
No, but that's what he did. Yeah. He overstayed by a couple of years.
That's impressive. Like a couple of years
but-
is actually a long time.
I'm not sure how the legal system is in the UK. Like, could it be that he also cannot travel? I mean, even if he doesn't have a ban from Thailand per se, but did he ever leave the country since he's England, the United Kingdom?
He's been to Brazil and the Philippines.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't have a travel ban. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair enough. Fair enough. But why doesn't he just go to the Philippines? I mean, it's much cheaper.
I could actually answer that question.
Okay.
Why doesn't he go to the Philippines? Because he looks at his demographic of what would produce in his community the most money. And it is not the Philippines, it's Thailand. I'm pretty sure that's the reason.
I'm pretty sure it's because he didn't have the money. He wasted so much money on the business. He spent so much on those watches.
All right, but if he wasted the money in the business, wouldn't it be cheaper to go to the Philippines over Thailand?
I suppose so, yeah.
Well, a friend of, also coming back to why I would say the Philippines. Number one, it's a place where he could do what he does now, right? Pretty much. He could. I know somebody who's there from America. He said, if you pay all the agents and do everything and with the immigration, and you don't need to start having an issue, you can stay there for almost 3 years on like extensions and all kind of stuff at the moment, right? At the moment. Well, I guess the other thing is he can't go now because of that guy who got, he's in jail for live streaming, right? So he can't go and live stream there. That's illegal now. That avenue is gone. I don't know when they arrested that American Russian or Russian American or whatever that guy is, Vitaly. What's his face? I think the laws have changed in terms of streaming in the Philippines now because of that guy. So that's probably a reason why he doesn't want to go there. It would be for me if I was a live streamer. I wouldn't go. So I can understand that. But anyway, but as terms for a place to live and stream like out of your apartment, yeah, why not? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was composing something to Internet Master.
Just
Well,
having a little fun, internet monster. I wanna know about these internet Rockefellers. So
yeah,
in case you go down the wrong path, internet monster, while you're
yeah.
getting it done,
I'll be right
we
back.
can help you. That's all, man. Just having some fun, man. Shit. Internet monster, hop on, man. Oh shit, fucking Ty's gone, so I can't do that. Yeah, you going on your big ass hike soon. Oh, you gonna hike all the way from New Jersey to Texas? The Appalachian Trail? Oh my god. Internet monster, what happened to why the fuck did they ban you? Much hours. That's when the big bucks start rolling in. Yeah, man. Soon enough, the big bucks are coming. You're gonna be able to buy 3 beers next time you're on vacation from YouTube money. Yeah, why the fuck did they ban you? You didn't do anything wrong. Fuck,
Okay.
man.
All right, guys, where are we at here? Internet Master. Oh, you're still on. Internet Master, come on.
Yeah, that's true. At times that can happen. Internet, come on. Say
Yeah.
hello.
Bum bum. Hello, welcome. Mm. Hey, here we go.
What's up, schmeckleheads?
Ding ding. Oh, I love that word schmeckle. It reminds me of a dog. It reminds me of a dog that has a really small penis.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? No, I was busting their chops about hypocrisy, basically. They're constantly ripping on Ron, calling him a pedophile, and I kept commenting in regards to flowers. I said, yeah, well, you're best friends with a guy that promotes prostitution and has gotten busted for providing underage women to mongers, and that just fucking. Yeah, that sent them over the top.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Who was that? Who was that?
What? What?
Oh,
Who-
let's start from 15 seconds ago.
What are you talking about, Tazi?
You're saying someone is promoting Ron's stream about.
No, Cappy always busts my balls because he says that
Okay.
yeah, I'm a simp to Ron but Ron's a wife or a girl beater and a pedo because he was with it looked like a 14-year-old girl, dude, and like they're so tribal, like it's like they're very weak individuals because basically the only time they feel safe and comfortable about having discussions is basically when it's all their butt buddies are with them. They have no, it's just they're very weak. They always have to group up together to attack others, a quote unquote attack. It's hysterical. So whatever.
Yeah, I
So yeah, I was trying to figure out what you meant, like literally 30 seconds ago.
No, the SOS guy asked me why I got banned, and what it was is, anytime anyone like says something, they screen capture it and they put it on Capio's little fun forum, his Discord. So like, fucking Stu was talking shit. So obviously every time I bring that up, they get super sensitive about it. So it is what it is. I'm you know what? It's the same shit every day, same shit. So
Okay,
him.
So you
What?
have something against Stu. I do know who Stu is.
No, I don't care. I have nothing. This stuff doesn't mean shit to me. That's the thing. And to them, it's super fucking. This is entertainment.
Before we say it doesn't mean anything to you, you
It
do
doesn't.
know who Stu is, and
Yeah, I
would
do.
say like half the people on the chat would know who
Hmm.
Stu is.
Yes, Stu. Yeah. Okay. And
So
Cappy.
yeah.
So what? What are you
Well,
getting at?
so let's continue with promoting what you want to talk about.
No, it was it
I
wasn't.
was just answering Chris. That's all I was
He's just
doing.
answering me.
That's all I was
He's
doing.
answering me, and I agree. Internet monster to 95%. I agree with you.
Hmm.
And the one thing that I saw on Ron's stream
Hmm.
is that you and Gogo try to help Ron maybe get a different mindset. You
Hmm.
guys do it honestly. You guys try to do it slowly, and you like try to just put in like little seeds and see if it grows.
Yeah.
And we both know that but we both know that Ron's got. Everybody knows Ron's got a slight problem with excess of whatever he's doing, whether it's marijuana, alcohol, partying, working,
Dating,
everything in excess.
pregnant
Just
women.
well,
Yep.
I got no business in that, right? Okay, but
That's
but
hysterical.
but and the whole pedophile. Well, okay, the drink driving thing. Okay, that's not good, right?
Yeah.
But like the whole pedophile thing, like okay,
I,
just same as Capio says. Oh, there's no proof of that. Well, yeah, right. So there's no proof of what he says either. So
hmm
okay, and
Well,
that's
no,
it.
but even then, it doesn't. I mean, just because I watch and I'm on someone's channel doesn't mean that I'm fucking like buddy. I've never met Ron. I've never, you know what I mean? It's like, but they love to associate that, English or this group and that group, and I'm furthest from that. If you're an asshole from fucking Switzerland, if you're an asshole from USA, you're a fucking asshole. That's basically what it comes down to. I don't give a fuck where you're from. I don't, you know what I mean? It's a very close-minded way to approach life.
Yeah,
It's just, I don't know. I've never been that way. I never will be that way. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I'm not going to include you in my group because I feel safer because, you have something to add. I don't know. It's nonsense, but it's the same shit over and over and over again. It's the
I
same nonsense.
totally agree, and that's one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I come here because I can just talk about normal
Well,
shit.
exactly. So, but
Right now, we
that's
were joking about Barry. Okay, fine. But other than that, I mean, we were talking about tennis. You're talking about whatever the ICE thing. Talk about
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Nah, it's
Wow.
lighthearted, just bullshit. That's really what it comes down to. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so whatever. I'm banned. Oh no, I can't type on the chat. Oh, terrible. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Unbelievable. Dude, I'm going to become a YouTube superstar. Well, this is their mentality. Like, oh, well, we're getting numbers. Oh, yeah, we got, 60 people in the chat. Oh, we got 70 people in the chat. We're super popular. Get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking kidding me? It's hysterical.
I agree.
It's
If I can
absolutely
get 60
fucking
people in the
hysterical.
chat,
I don't want. I don't want that. I don't want to have to moderate. I don't want to have to deal with idiots fucking doxing each other and calling each other pedos. I don't want fucking that. I mean, I just would never want it. It's fucking stupid.
Look, all all I'll say is that, whatever, 2 years ago, Stu let me on a panel. I spoke about my experience in Thailand and where I've been or whatever.
Mhm.
And you did the same with me. And I spoke with Gogo about, I don't know if it was on Ron's stream or your stream, about some train trip I did. I sent him a couple links. He was appreciative. And that's what I like about it. But like for the last year, all they're doing is talking about everybody else. It's just getting on my fucking
Oh,
nerves, man.
yeah, none
It's
of
a pain
them
in
been
the
to
ass.
fucking. None of them been to Thailand in a fucking year. That's basically what it comes down to. You know. I don't know.
Well,
This
well,
ain't
I
a.
can't afford to go but once a year, so oh well.
Nah, well, whatever. No, I'm saying it's just it's no longer talking about Thailand and hotels and travel plans and restaurants and women. It's all about stupid shit. You know.
Correct. Yep.
Whatever. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, you can. And I don't get me wrong. I'll listen to it occasionally, but it's just like constantly the same shit. And I mean, I guess if you stream a lot, that's going to happen. If that's your target audience and shit, yeah, if 60 people want to hear that, that's cool. But it's just it gets to a point where how many times can you hear Colin's gay and his bar is gay and I mean and DWP is a psycho and
What did you
what
think?
else?
What did you think of Hustle? I saw you hop on chat with her.
She's a dangerous lady. That's all I have to
Yeah,
say. She's a
yeah,
dangerous lady.
that
She
way.
needs that. I was trying to talk her off the ledge, and I don't Kelly's Kelly. Kelly Caldwell's Kelly. He's gonna do the same shit, but like she's doing stuff that is over the top. It's one thing like doxing his address, but like calling family members and calling Father Andy and
Yeah,
that's there's better targets. If that's what your thing is, there's much. She should go after Nitro Freak. I don't know how it all started with her, how this, she got to this point. Maybe she got doxxed, maybe she got offended, but she's a fucking viper.
stay well away. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean,
I,
I mean, I talked to her. I said, just listen, just redirect your efforts. I mean, the things that you're doing to Caldwell are a bit over the top. And shit, I've trolled in the past, but I've just never gotten to that point where,
uh, fucking
you're probably really affecting the guy's life. You know what I mean? I
he's
mean, rebroadcasting his stream is in my opinion, helpful. I fuck around with them because I'll give Kelly $10 and then I'll go over to Hostel stream and fucking say Kelly's getting it done. And they fucking get all pissed off. I love it.
yeah.
Oh god.
You got to be careful. Like she's
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, they if you want to know where I live, you just fucking watch my shit, And if you want to take it to that level, then we can play games.
she can't let go of the bone, can
There's
she?
there's people you play games with, and there's people you don't. And I probably should be considered someone that you probably don't want to play games with, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, certainly don't want to get involved in that nonsense. Have
I,
had
I,
issues. What's
I
that?
would say so. I would say so because just based on like 2 cents of information, internet monster knew about half my life already.
Well, no, it's just having the
We
ability
were
to read
joking
people.
around.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, people talk, and I mean, if you listen to someone long enough, you'll find an awful lot about them. You don't even need to go online. You don't need to do background checks. Accents. How they speak, and you can kind of gauge, what they do. So whatever. But in the realm of things, as I said, this is entertainment. You don't want to cross the line and get involved, calling your workplace and fucking dealing with your family members and getting on your Facebook and doing all that bullshit. That's crazy. But that's the stuff that's going on with the English, with Capio and Stu and all those guys, and that's the shit that they're doing. So, but whatever. I mean, I guess someone like Stu's family got contacted. I guess Capio got contact. If you get to that level, then that's the time when you unplug.
Mm.
That's really what happens. If it's getting to that point, you're knocking on someone's door to beat them up. You know what I mean? It's probably better off that you go somewhere else and find a new hobby. You know?
True.
It's true.
Yeah. Life's too short. Life's too short for that nonsense. But whatever. I mean, if you're put in a situation like that, it's one thing if you're in Thailand and something happens and there's, it's stupid. I mean, it's just you're rolling the dice. I was listening to, it was on Stews, and that BT guy had told a story a while ago about how he got stuck in Thailand and money and this, and they finally he got into a fight in a bar in Bangkok, and they took his passport, so he was stuck in Thailand for an extra 2 weeks. Didn't have the money to basically stay there, so he was borrow money from people. He basically fucked himself just because he trolling and this and that. I guess someone from that group or whatever, someone from Australia, basically saw him in the bar, recognized him, and fucking they got into a fight. And then that's just an opportunity for the Thais to make money. They brought him in, they swiped his passport, and basically, so it cost him, I think, what did he say, 90,000? And 90,000 baht.
The wrong side of 100,000 baht. So probably like around 150.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it was even more than that. That's crazy. He should have negotiated better, but that's that costs a lot of money. But you shouldn't be over there if you can't come up with 10 grand or whatever. There's just too many variables. He's probably over there without healthcare insurance too. But if you don't have an escape plan, and I would say at a bare minimum, access to 10K plus, and you gotta, if you don't have, you're fucked.
Yes,
You just-
I agree.
Or at least have a credit card with that limit, so you can get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well,
That's what I'm
sometimes,
saying.
yeah, sometimes they don't take credit cards. They make you take money out of the machine.
They want cash. They don't want anything traceable. They want, if something happens, they want the fucking cash. That's basically what it comes down to.
I agree. Yeah, I am. They'll just they much prefer taking.
Oh, I'm not saying you go to the police station and fucking give them your credit card. I'm just
No,
saying that you have access. You have access.
well, that's it. Yeah, no, he's calling other YouTubers and calling his brother and shit for money to get the fuck out of Thailand. That's got to be the worst situation, having someone pay for your fucking hotel because you have zero cash. That's just, you're in your 50s and you're traveling on a vacation, and that shit happens, and you can't cover the cost of the fucking hotel. You got some issues. You probably need to reevaluate your life and go back to work. Maybe wait a while before you take your next trip.
I don't want to be Mr. Smarty Pants, but like years ago, when I first started coming to Thailand, I was reading, I guess, I don't know, the Addicts Forum, which also belongs to Brian Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we started. But that was like the only thing sort of where, and I think there was like a couple other forums, Secrets Forum, FLB Forum, some kind of Bangkok forum or whatever. And there's this thing, it's like, oh, open your bank account. I said, well, that's a good idea. And I opened a bank account like 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the best decision I ever made. I always have some cash set aside there in case something fucking happens. It's there, right? Okay, whatever. If it's a couple grand, fine. But it's there. You know what I mean? So it's
No, if you're making, you lived over there, so it's a different story. I'm only over there a couple weeks out of the year, so it's and I'm serious.
For me, just for the couple of weeks, you bring whatever your budget is. If it's 5,000, 10,000 a day, I mean, right? I'd rather be there the first day, exchange it, put it in the bank, and that's one less thing I got to worry about. That was like my thinking.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays the ATMs are working. There's not as many skim cards, and you know what? You have the Wise cards. There's so many other ways to access money. I mean, back prior to COVID and stuff, when I first went, maybe a little different, but now I don't know. It's a little bit different. It's definitely, the access to money is a lot easier. I got my cords caught here. Now it's, I got the Fidelity card where there's no transaction fees. You go to any legitimate bank, you're going to be able to take out cash. So, but I mean, now they're technology-wise, they're up. I mean, you want to scan everything with your phone, you can do that too. You know, I'm still not a big proponent of that, but I do it when I have to. Oh shit! Excuse me.
Yeah, I'd rather
What
pay everything
happened?
in cash myself.
What happened to this weekend? It's gone. Sucks. Back to work. Back to work, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm tired too. I went down to AC last night, Atlantic City.
Oh, damn. You were at AC last night. I was at AC
Yeah.
2 nights ago.
Were you really? Yeah, no, I had
It was the Rick Springfield concert.
which casino?
Hard Rock.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
there.
was basically going down there to pick up some cash. I had some cash in my my Harris account. And
Yeah, I was there picking up the cash and my wife.
yeah, so I went down for like, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours. I gambled a little bit, lost like 300, but it was worth the trip anyway, just to pick up the cash.
Yeah.
Cash is king, right? Cash is king.
I would say the all the most impressive thing that's over the past 20 years has been the whole what is it, the slot machine. It's all about slot machines now.
The one arm, well, that's their highest margin.
Yeah.
All those casinos, highest margin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, one arm bandits, they get you every time.
You fuck that.
Oh Jesus! Oh, stop following me, Sean the
Hey,
Sheep.
Sean the Sheep. Woo!
I was gonna charge my phone, but I couldn't resist.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was Sean the Sheep. I was at the casinos.
The Indian casino?
Well, no, actually the casino the legitimate casino that hosted the Rick Springfield.
I missed him by a day.
Have you heard of either Rick Springfield or Wang Chung?
Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Yes. Yes.
Rick Springfield is like 73 years old. Looks better than everyone.
Right. He's like 73 and he still puts on a show.
Yeah. No, he's still in great shape. He can sing. It's crazy. Yeah.
And I'm counting on it because that's what my wife wants me to be when she gets back into bed.
I don't need to hear this, Taizé. I don't want to hear anything about your sexual exploits.
Good.
No offense. No offense.
That's what I want to hear.
I don't want to hear anything about what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk about my favorite story with you guys. Let's see here. Monster dated a mob girl. That would be something I would like to do.
Yep.
At some point in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And Ty Z, I don't know anything about you, Ty Z, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure that if you said, did I date a someone who was part of a Thai mob? No.
No, he did. He was from Jersey. I asked him, you would like this, Ty Z, this story.
You gonna make me tell this story? Jesus.
No. Who was that?
Come on, you're a monster. You gotta like.
The girl I dated from the first girl I ever banged in my life. It wasn't like her father was in the mob.
Gotti.
Yeah, well, I'll finish the story with Gotti, by the way. No, her father was owner of one of the largest demolition companies in Manhattan. So you know how that works. But I dated her for basically up until my it was like junior year in high school to junior high school, junior year in college. But
well, obviously still alive, so it went very well for you.
I survived, luckily. No, yeah, no, the story and whatever, dealing with that nonsense, the craziness. One of the stories is my car broke down when I was in Spring Lake, New Jersey. I had to get back. I was working up in North Jersey. I was there for the weekend. So the mother basically said, "Oh, take John's second car." So John's second car was in their garage in Spring Lake. So I took that, and then I get this frantic call from my boss saying, "Where are you? What are you doing?" He says, "I got these guys. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. You have their car and the keys and blah blah blah." I said, "What?" He's like, "Just get back to the office." I get back to the office. Later to find out that basically there was a couple $100,000 in the back, in the trunk of
Holy shit.
the BMW that they lent me. So that was interesting. For his 60th birthday party, they rented out the Water Club in Manhattan, which is no longer in existence. But at the time, it was top 10 restaurant in Manhattan, right on the water there. But yeah, the guest list was John Gotti, the bull
And when you say
guy.
John Gotti, like I'm pretty much the only
I,
person. I'm the only person that understand who John Gotti is.
oh no, everyone knows who
Sammy,
John Gotti
No,
is.
John Gotti,
Sammy the
everyone
Bull,
knows who that is. Yeah.
but
Sammy,
Sammy the Bull
exactly.
Giordano.
Sammy the Bull was there. All of that crew, pretty much. And that's the association. They would get fixed bids, stuff like that. So they were always giving kickbacks to the mob and with construction related, and they got into the asbestos business, and that was partly owned. There was the investors. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, that guest list was real interesting. But
Jeez.
yeah,
Was she good looking?
she was very good looking. She was a good looking girl. Yes, a very good looking girl.
That would be something cool. It'd be like banging Putin's daughter or something like that. There's
No,
some fetish to that type of shit. I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, they were nouveau riche. Reach. We would go down to the Breakers in Palm Beach. You ever hear of that? It's a
Not
fancy.
the.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah, no. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, Breakers is like this historic hotel. It's old money. Like anyone that you see there has like family crests on their shirts and shit. It's just a lot of, it's old school. It's Kennedy type shit. Old school
Okay.
money. Kennedy. That's where Mar-a-Lago is. Trump's Mar-a-Lago. That's
Yeah.
Palm Beach. But they had a place down there, and then we'd spend New Year's and Christmas, at this place, and just you see all sorts of people. I met the Kennedy kid. I didn't meet him. I saw him.
Okay. Oh, well.
JFK Jr. back then.
Yeah, your nephew. You're not gonna do the Southeast Asia thing this year, or I don't
I
know.
don't.
Or
I don't know. I've kind of broached the topic with my father, and he's not. I think he could care less, to be honest with you. So, if it's not going to be, if he doesn't fucking want to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'll go to Asia instead. But I was probably
okay.
just going to do 10 days
you
down to
should
Florida.
you should go
What's
to Asia instead. We always promote that here.
Oh, please.
Come on.
I'm getting. Just Thailand sounds like shit. Sounds like
yeah,
shit now.
Yeah, Asia's becoming a dump.
Well, no, I
Chris,
mean,
Kron, and Taizee, and
it's just the pottiest shit. I mean, I could do Ko Chang maybe, but
Why would it be the pottiest shit? Like
potty's a fucking shithole. Come on, it's a fucking dump. It's fun for a couple days, but I'm not spending fucking more than 3 or 4 days there. It's just the quality of people. Everyone's trying to take your money. All the fucking people there, most of the people there are dirtbags. I mean, Sean kind of has it right. It's fun to experience, but I'm kind of past that. I mean, probably what I'll do, it depends. Probably the crazy Dubai girl is probably going to be back, so maybe I'll spend a couple of days with her. But I'll probably do a little time in Thailand, maybe a little time in Vietnam, and then end my trip in Japan, most likely.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, are you gonna meet up with Yaya?
Yeah, she'll probably be over there. She's actually in
Okay.
Kyoto right now. Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's some like
Okay.
major festival thing going on. She's sending me pictures left and right. She loves all the tourist shit, the temples and
Hmm.
all that crap. So
Okay.
yeah, she's over there now. Her the place she works for over there is they're setting up another place in Kyoto. So she's going to be
Yeah.
jumping back and forth from Tokyo to Kyoto. So she needs. I keep telling her, I said, you got to find a Japanese guy and just get a fucking marriage visa because she can only go for. No, I'm serious. I'm like, do it. It's just she can figure it out because she flies there. She works for 2 weeks. She comes back to Thailand. She does what she has to do and basically then goes back because she makes triple the money that she would make in
Yeah.
Thailand. Because she may be doing a little herky jerky on the samurai warriors, but it's not like soy six type shit. It's more
Yeah.
like second road, but even more tame. And second road in terms of the massages they give there. So
Yeah. No, they give proper massages. Definitely
well,
in
Uh,
Japan.
she's
and
legit. Well,
yeah,
anyway,
all good,
exactly.
all good.
Okay, Tizy, what do you want to talk about?
No, we'll talk about this. I think we're talking about whatever we have been talking about has been working out great.
It's been working out great. You're getting the numbers, man. You're getting it done. You're
I
getting it
know,
done.
I know. I even
Oh,
found out
fucking hell, getting
there's
it
someone
done.
called Kelly Caldwell who's not been getting it done.
Kelly's getting it done. Come on, man.
I
Uh,
read
No,
the fight with that fossil fucking woman telling her to lay off of fucking Kelly. And I'm like,
yeah,
incredible.
I tried that. I saw this in the chat. Robert V. Souths. Oh boy,
yeah,
Okay.
Robert V. Yeah, I like that guy.
Robert V. scares me. I'm gonna have to get security
South
when I'm in New York.
kind of scares me a little bit. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Souths is cool. Souths is cool. It takes a lot of fucking cojones to jump in front of a fucking forklift. Busting your
A
balls
boom
out,
truck.
it.
Call it a boom
Dude,
truck.
you can fucking jump in front of a boom truck and get a couple K a month to live overseas. Yeah, God bless, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking brilliant.
All right, I'm gonna. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna leave you two
Well,
on.
that's excellent information to have. I appreciate that.
I'm leaving you two on because
Number one and number two.
I trust you two.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash you.
I know.
I'm gonna
I
take
can't
down
wait for
take
it to
down your
happen.
channel.
Then I realize you don't have a dick. So
No, I got plenty of pictures. Plenty of pictures. Yeah, my dick fell off in the war.
I remember watching this this replay, this like Indian like StreamYards that Monster found during COVID, and he flashed the COVID channel to StreamYards, and the one guy started laughing, and he didn't mention it to the other guy that you're being flashed right now. He just started laughing, and he left the panel, and I'm like, how the fuck does he find this shit?
I don't think was that me or was that AP? I don't even remember.
It could, well, one of you, yeah. One of you.
AP did a lot more than me. I targeted the Philippine genre, more or less driven around one individual. I was a little hustle-esque back then. I was if that's a proper word, hustle-esque. But yeah,
Hustle, yeah, good
yeah,
definition. Yeah,
exactly. So it was different times. I was a little bored, but it is what it is, as I say. I always say.
yeah. What you been up to, Chris? Anything new?
We just spoke yesterday. Not much, man. I just enjoyed my fucking Sunday. That's about it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy. So where are you doing? You're going to Turkey?
I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer. I got two choices. I can do New York, Jersey, 1 or 2 nights, and then transfer from there over to the Middle East, or I can go from SeaTac to Charles de Gaulle, Paris.
Mhm.
and then go from there to Istanbul. So
Stay clear of fucking Newark. I think I'm serious, dude. It's so fucked up there now with air traffic control and everything. It's
oh
that
yeah, I've
airport.
heard about that. Yeah.
Their
Uh,
airport's fucked. It's fucked. When
well, I don't want to fly you. I don't like flying United, or I've never really flown American. I've flown Delta. I'm
Mhm.
not a big fan of United, and that's the flight that I've been looking at. I'm not interested in getting on their fucking. It's not my thing.
Don't do it.
I go international.
Don't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Sorry. I'm fucking
Mm-hmm.
tired. I'm not gonna last long. What time is it? 9:42. I'm out of here at 10.
All right, Chris, what are
Seven.
you up? What's your next big plan?
I'm sort of like, I wouldn't say Pattaya is a shithole per se. It's just I'm not. No, honestly, like it hasn't really changed much over the years. It's just I think the more you go, the more you see, sort of thing. The more like it reveals itself.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and then you're just like, oh, I never really saw that. That's not really that nice or whatever. Like the facade sort of wears off. Like the shiny bits sort of wear off or get dull. I still love Thailand. To be fair, I have a lot of friends there.
Mhm.
But I haven't booked my flight. I haven't booked my flight yet, so I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I think I may want to go to Cambodia or Vietnam or Laos, like in conjunction with my trip to Thailand. Like go to another part of Southeast Asia as well.
That's the way to do it. Even if you just go for a day or two, just to mix things up. You know what I mean? I mean, it's so easy, so cheap, and so easy.
Yeah, like with Laos, because they have that high speed rail that can take you all the way from Vientiane all the way to Luang Prabang, or whatever it's called, which is also
Hmm.
part of the UNESCO World Inheritance. That little old city on the little thing, little spit in the river and that waterfall. Much. Yeah, I want to go check that shit out. It might be a shithole, it might not be, but
Yeah.
something different to check out, you know?
Well,
Or
that's
go
the.
to Angkor Wat. I haven't been there yet.
Oh shit! Then you got to go
So,
there. Yeah, you got to go to Siem Reap. Check it out. Definitely.
yeah.
There's
And
a
then I've
couple.
heard that Da Nang is really cool. Hoi An, places like that. I mean, I've been to Vietnam before, but was it Ho Chi Minh City? That's it. And only
Yeah.
on business for like a day and a half. So that doesn't fucking count. So yeah.
South knows Cambodia. He highly recommends it now. I want to go back there, check out my favorite little hotel in Phnom Penh. The Pavilion. Is it still there, South? The Pavilion? Great little place. Da Nang's great. Yeah, I said I don't have enough time. That's the thing. I'm not going to be there. Barely fucking 2.5 weeks. I don't have time to hop around all these different places. Excellent. Well, if I do go to Phnom Penh, that's where I'll be staying, South. That's where you're going to find me. But I probably won't. I'm not going to do Cambodia again, probably until I retire, most likely. And I'm over there for 6 months. It's just too much to see, too much to do. If I'm going to do a hop, I'll probably hop to Vietnam. Although Vietnam's a little bit more of a pain in the ass with the visa shit and all that. But whatever, you do it ahead of time.
But isn't it like, don't Americans get like a longer visa for Vietnam than the rest of the world?
Well, I don't know. I'm only going to be there for a day or two, so we
Oh,
probably
okay.
do, but I'm not, it's certainly not going to be an extended stay. It'll basically
Oh,
be,
okay.
I'll go to Hanoi. That's what I want to see, the Long Palong Bay, whatever the fuck it is. Sean, you been there? Halong Bay?
Oh, take a cruise or whatever, like the day cruise or whatever.
Yeah, just, I've done Ho Chi Minh. I've seen that. I haven't been to Da Nang or like, there's like another place north of Da Nang that's supposed to be really nice. It's like a little seaside village. It's supposed to be really beautiful. 15 days free. What's that for Cambodia or Vietnam? I don't even know. I got fucked because I didn't realize I was going from Phnom Penh to Vietnam to Hanoi, and I didn't realize the whole visa situation. So I ended up having it only didn't cost much, maybe $150, but I had to get an expedited visa, and in the end it worked out good because I landed and there was someone there waiting for me, and they basically just walked me right through immigration, so it was easy. Cheers, guys, and I am. Wait, cheers, guys, and I am. So what am I, Taizé? What does that mean? Am I a hermaphrodite? Marble Mountain, Hoi An. Is that? I don't know. Is that the town I'm thinking of? Hoi An. It's supposed to be really nice, but who knows?
And then there's that island in Vietnam. Is it in Vietnam?
That's Hoi An. Yeah.
Croc, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
Down
That's
south, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it south? I don't know. I know. I just
Don't.
know that I was watching a vlog. Someone was doing a vlog about a little town north of Da Nang. And I think it's Hoi An. It's supposed to be
Yeah, it's
fucking
Hoi An.
beautiful. It's supposed to be beautiful. So, but I think
Yeah.
that's
I've
too.
also.
Hmm?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I think it's just too far from either, Hanoi or what's the name of the other city? Jesus Christ, I'm losing it.
Ho
Come
Chi
on,
Minh
guys.
or
Ho Chi,
Saigon.
Ho, Chi, Ho Chi Minh, yeah, Saigon, whatever. Yeah, so I think because obviously you're flying into Ho Chi Minh or you're flying into Hanoi, and that's
Yeah.
it's kind of in the middle. So I'm not, it's only gonna be a couple day trip, not even a couple days. It definitely probably won't be seeing it, but
Phu Quoc, I think it's called. That's the
Phu Quoc,
island down.
that's the island. I've heard of Phu Quoc. 30 minutes
Yeah.
on a motorbike from 30 minutes on a motorbike to what? From where? No way, really? I thought it was longer than that. Maybe to Fuquoc.
I have no idea. But you don't need apparently you don't need a visa to go there. But yeah.
Whatever.
I don't,
We'll see.
I'd like to see Ron go to Vietnam. He'd do really well. But yeah. Vietnamese. I haven't been to Vietnam since COVID ended, and I wouldn't mind going back there. Yeah.
Something different. I mean, I'll bring a check with me. That's basically that'll be my partial entertainment.
Oh,
I mean,
Vietnamese women are gorgeous. You don't need to bring a girl with you to
no,
Vietnam.
no,
Yeah.
no. I know. I mean, I had fun in Ho Chi Minh. I
Yeah.
definitely had fun, but
I
it's just
would like. Sorry.
go ahead.
Yeah. Go. No.
No, it's not. It's not a big time mongering country. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm. I would love to go to Ho Chi Minh. I just couldn't put up with the traffic, but it would be. It's like going to Manila, kind of. It's like you can go to
No, it isn't.
Manila
No,
and
it
it's a
isn't.
dump.
Ho Chi Minh is
Well,
not
I
a
don't.
dump. It's a beautiful city. You've never?
Well,
No, dude. It's a beautiful modern city. At least
I
where I
didn't like
was,
it.
dude. But you can't compare fucking Manila to Ho Chi Minh. That's crazy. My
I think
opinion.
they're both shit. To be
Well,
honest.
then if you're gonna say that, Bangkok's a shithole too.
True. Yeah, true. But
And
Bangkok at least is that they have like rapid transit. It's safer. You're less likely to get mugged, in my opinion.
no, I
Manila.
highly Vietnam. You're not gonna get mugged. You're not. They'll fucking kill. They'll kill it. No, you're not getting mugged there.
That's
Cambodia,
good.
different story. Vietnam, I was out 3 o'clock in the morning, fucking walking the streets. No, I did not feel unsafe there ever, to be honest with you.
That's good to know. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Yeah.
You never
I
hear
dropped
any shit happen in Vietnam. You know?
in Hanoi. I dropped my phone. I met up with this one chick off of online, and I was sitting there talking to her on one of those plastic stool benches on the street, and my phone popped out of my my pocket onto the ground, and the server, the waitress, came up to me. It was a coffee shop, and came up and gave it to me, and everybody around was like, "Oh yeah, be careful, be careful." I thought, "Oh, okay, that was bad of me, really bad move," but it was neat that everyone said, "Don't be an asshole," that's not a good thing that you did that. So I was like,
No,
maybe.
you know what? I take it back because I was on Walking Street and there was a guy that was trying to steal fucking phones. Guy on a motorbike driving by trying to grab shit. So yeah, but that's anywhere. Fucking, I go 10 miles to the fucking south of me, and I'm in fucking Patterson. Not even 10 miles. More likely to get fucking robbed there than anywhere. But yeah, no, it's any big city you run the risk. But I still felt more. I felt safe there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you've been to Nepal and all those places. If you can do those places, I want to do South Africa, but then I see these clips of like that girl from IP2. I don't know what the fuck her name is. I don't watch a lot of that shit, but like she got robbed in South Africa. She got her credit card skimmed. I got it through Cheap Charlie told me about it, and I'm
Could
like,
happen
okay,
anywhere. Could happen anywhere. You know.
South Africa is like, I remember my experience in South Africa going there on business. So I landed in fucking Johannesburg, and then like most of the money and stuff is in Johannesburg. That's where the banking, everything is. And there's like the Beverly Hills is called Sandton, and that's
Mhm.
where a lot of very wealthy people live, whatever. And on the way there, right, the guy goes, look over to your left, and then you see like the shanty town. It's like the whole side of the hill, right? He goes
Mhm.
like 300,000 people live there. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's like,
yeah,
and then
Jakarta's
and
like
then
that. I
when you
think.
stop at like a traffic light, right? You have like all kind of people trying to sell you shit, knocking on your windows, and you're like,
Fuck that.
holy shit! And then a couple months later, when I was talking to the guy we were doing business with, and I'm like, oh, how you doing? Oh yeah, I had a shit weekend. I was like, yeah, what happened? Yeah, I was driving through Santon and then went whatever, bringing somebody home. At the fucking traffic light, people pulled up on him, tapped his glass with a gun, and robbed him right there.
Mhm.
His watch, his wallet. They let him have his car, right? And then they just pulled off. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't feel unsafe while I was there, but when you get to the hotel, it's like don't open your door for anybody. It's like this. It's
Mhm.
like what? You're like it's no joke, man. It's no joke. South Africa is no joke.
You just got
But
to be
great.
smart. You can't let it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You just can't.
The
You
one
can't be.
the
Good.
one thing I'd say about there is awesome food, awesome, and very affordable. Like compared to like the quality of food and what you pay for it,
Mhm.
it's amazing. It's amazing. Um, I mean, I was there what like 2 3 nights each time I went there on business. I've been on business like 4 times. Okay, it was all right. It was all right. So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Just don't negotiate with time mafia, right? Right, Sean?
Yeah, exactly. Monster has taught me quite. Chris, have you ever seen this half Russian, half Filipino lady boy and where the fuck is that? What that area is? And
Soy 11
yeah,
Bangkok.
that was fun. That was fun, dude.
That's
I love that.
horse central. Soy 11, pretty much.
Yeah, there was this one girl. He had a lot of attention
Girl,
around her, yeah,
girl.
and but you would never go with her, girl, guy, or whatever the fuck you're in with. I'm not gay, 100%, but I have nothing against people that are. Um, but you go towards that crowd department or whatever. Uh, I would never trust that shit. She
Well,
probably
no,
would rob the shit out of you.
Sean,
what?
the best way to describe that creature is a creature. But that probably is one of the most attractive creatures I've seen in Thailand. And that's no
Yeah, yeah,
homo. That creature was like a fucking supermodel. Yep.
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, it was funny when you showed me that. Yeah, because there was a little crowd. There was like a horseshoe shape around her, and she, or she, he, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, that
She
was fun.
was definitely drew some attention. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Crazy.
yeah, there you go, Chris. There's an
What,
interaction with the
7 foot
patrol.
tall? 7 foot tall.
I don't think she was. I don't know. She was just. He was just. I don't know. Normal looking. I guess. I,
I
I don't know.
remember.
Yeah, it
I
was.
think it was one
It
of my
was
first.
close up.
Go ahead.
Definitely.
Well, I remember one of my first times down Walking Street. One of my first years in Thailand. Come out of Soy Diamond. I'm standing. I'm like, how do I go left? Do I go right? And then all of a sudden I hear hello, and I look to my left. And it's this tall, like I'm 6 foot what 3, taller than me, right? And like green eyes, everything, bang, bang, bang. And I'm like, hi, where you go? I was like, I think I'm going right. See you. My
Get
God.
money from you. Oh yeah.
Well, I didn't say it that way. I said, I'm just going to go right. Have a good night. Bye. Gone.
Yeah. It was fun though. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. I should have come. I should have come and met up with you originally, but thank you. Yeah.
When
That
I'm
was
trying
fun.
to remember when I missed you last time. My flights got fucked up. I got
Oh, I
stuck
tell
in.
a lot of people about that. Yeah, I was giving South a hard time about that shit because he fucking flew in from Cambodia. he, he wanted to. There was a big group of people that wanted to meet up. Dime, Kel, uh, Souths. There was a few. There was a
What was this last
bunch.
year?
Yeah, when they found out that you and I were gonna meet up in you were gonna
Bangkok.
come back from Phuket or some shit like that, and a bunch of people started showing up, and I said, I don't want to meet up with these guys. This is not this is not for me, and what I don't want to meet up with these people. It's not my thing. It's just not my. You know me. You
I
know me.
know.
You know the way
You're
I am.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
paranoid. You're fucking paranoid. People's gonna take your picture. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. I met up with you. I met up with Andy. That's enough. Yeah, that's
Andy
enough for me.
BKK. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Yeah.
He lives by the airport, right? Whenever he
Yep.
fucking streams, the fucking planes are flying over his head.
Yeah, he'd sit out there on his patio, and the fucking planes fly right over. Yeah, it's funny as fuck. But yeah, he's a nice guy.
When did you do that? Last year?
I met him twice.
Did
The
you?
same year. I originally I wanted to when you every time you went to Bangkok, I was in Bangkok in a very similar. I was in the same area as you was, and you would go on Gazas, and I would sit there and I would lurk, and I'd go,
Jesus.
"Oh, okay, I should stay. Should I meet up with Monster?" But I'm like, he's gonna give me the cold shoulder, so I'm not gonna say anything. And 2 years went by. You and I fly at the same time, and South said, "Hey, Monster is in Bangkok. Why don't you meet up with him?" And I'm like, "No, he's not. He's in the village or whatever." And he's like, "No, he's hanging out." And I'm like, "Okay." I had a few to drink, and yeah, no, you said, "Yeah, no, I'll hang out with you." You were the first one out of the Thai genre that I met up with. Yeah.
Well, I'm honored. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually, I was getting out of Dodge, man. I needed to get out of fucking Surin or else I was gonna get killed. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you definitely, if you were willing to meet up with me, you definitely wanted to get out of that shit. Yeah. I
Oh
don't know.
man.
But that was fun. I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
And you got to see Pattaya. You got to do your little tour of the city
Yeah.
you'll never return to.
The Philippine and Russian girl man.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Russian
there was,
girls.
yeah, no, he showed me this lady boy that we were talking about
Okay.
earlier.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
yeah, no, I puked. There was this one part where I was like, monster. I'm like, I gotta go puke. And he's like, go puke. He's like telling me where to go. He's like, go puke. I'm like, I know where to go and puke. But I didn't want to go and like throw up in like this certain area because it was on like some restaurant sidewalk. So I started walking down the street and there was all these Nigerians that were coming up to me that were going, "Hey, you want Coke? Do you want a weed or anything?" And I'm like, "No." And I just said, "Ah, fuck it," and I just ended up throwing up. Yeah, in a pile of garbage bags. And then I went back, and Monster's like, "Did you throw up?" And I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah, time to start drinking again.
Pretty much, yeah. But that was fun. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, if you're in Vietnam, maybe if you're at the same time, if I'm there, we'll go get a drink or something. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely. Or if I do New York, Jersey, I
Oh, that's
doubt
right.
it, but
Hmm.
um, or Japan, right? We'll link up.
Yeah, no, I just gotta figure it. It's fucked up when you're doing a flight, to here to there. The price just goes through the roof. Right now,
Oh, yeah.
if I wanted to do just basically JFK to Dubai, Dubai to Bangkok, and then the same round trip, it's like fucking for coach like $1,200. I'm
Mhm.
not you guys, of business class. Like I don't travel as much as you guys. Well, on
Yeah.
planes, but it's like I'm not going to spend fucking 4 or 5 grand on fucking business class. That's just a waste of money, in my opinion. If a company's paying for it, it's a different story. But I think I've paid for business class out of my own pocket maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
and it depends what type of plane you're gonna get too. If you're on the
Mm-hmm.
old plane and
Well,
you
It's not even
show up,
worth it.
here-
the business class is
here-
garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's what I do. I don't fly business class either because I'd rather use that money to spend on the ground and have a
exactly.
nicer hotel or rent a motorbike or have a tour or do something like more luxurious when I'm on the ground.
Hmm.
But what I do is I go to there's a site called what's it called?
I
Fuck, I
don't
can't
know.
remember. Anyway, so you book whatever economy seat, and some you can book your seat extra, like Qatar Airways. You have to,
Hmm.
pay extra. So I go on this website, and it tells you which one has the most legroom, based on the information. Like if they change equipment, so if they don't use like an Airbus 350, and then they use a 777 instead, okay, you're fucked. But my last two trips, I've booked whatever the extra 60, $70, or sometimes $100 for that seat. It sounds
Yeah.
like a lot, but it's like a business class seat. You can fully stretch out. You only got the
Hmm.
little seat, but you got your own little whatever. There's nobody in front of you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'd rather
That's what I
pay that
had.
extra than business class,
That's what I
in my
had for
opinion.
Emirates. Basically,
Yeah.
there going over and back. I had like the seat where you don't, there's no one in front of you. Yeah, basically, you have the emergency exit to your right, and then
Yep.
was there a bathroom there? I don't. No, there wasn't. The bathroom was in the back, but it was kind of like where the girls get the food and stuff. And so there was a lot of room you could stretch out, and the TV came out of the seat. It wasn't, because there was nothing there in front. You could stretch
Exactly.
out and stuff. So it was nice.
I'll post it. I found the site. It's called Seek Guru. I'll put it in the private chat if you guys want to
Sure.
save it. Whatever.
Yeah, Cheaper
Cheers. Yeah.
Charlie. I don't know if you know him. I think Monster knows him, but
Hmm.
he just did a first class, I think, to Thailand. And a lot of people don't realize there's a big difference between business and first class. And he did first class with a Middle Eastern airline, and
Hmm.
you can get up. They have a stand up bar. I think it's on Emirates and Qatar.
It was
You can get
Qatar, I
up.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get up, you can hang out in a stand-up bar and just chill out. And yeah, it's definitely. I hate flying. I hate going through airports, but
That's your life,
it,
man.
yeah, I mean, especially when you're in the U.S. and
Mhm.
you want to go to fucking Southeast Asia, it's I pay extra to spend 24 hours in another city or whatever and then fly out the next day. But yeah, if you I'm thinking about doing what Cheaper does to a certain degree. Just Gogo has told me the same thing. He goes, just pay business class and just hang out, on the plane. It's better. So, but,
Eh,
but
yeah. And I think, I mean, like going to Dubai is 12 hours. We'll see. Maybe I'll just fucking stay there another day, relax, and then fly out, that following morning, the day after, or whatever. It's a nice
that's what I
break.
think is the best thing to do, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was nice to last. Actually stayed there a lot longer than I was planning on. I kept changing my flight
I
because
always go to Narita in Japan, Tokyo, or I
Mhm.
do Seoul.
Okay.
From and then I spend a night there, and then I fly out the next day, and you're comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Uh,
get more habituated, or not habituated, but your time clock gets a little more straightened out. Even though there's another from those areas still another 6 hour time difference or whatever. Who the fuck
yeah.
knows what it is, but it still fucks you up. Like the
Yeah.
flight that I'm looking at, it would be Dubai layover for 2 hours, then land in Bangkok at like 7:30 in the morning, and that's going to be foobar. I'm going to be really fucked up for that, but I may just have to do it. So we'll see.
Yeah, if I do the Istanbul thing, I'm definitely gonna be messed up. In my opinion. But we'll see what happens. I gotta get away from the Asia shit. I still want to go to Asia. I
Hmm.
still want to do Japan and Thailand and Vietnam. Vietnam is definitely on my list.
Hmm.
Um, but I we'll see what happens with uh, the Istanbul or whatever the new places.
Well,
Uh,
you always seem to just get sucked into a rut. I mean, shit, you were in Bangkok in that place, and I mean, you weren't going anywhere. You were just hanging out in that fucking neighborhood, weren't you?
Pretty
Fucking
much,
nuts.
and I would never have gone to that neighborhood if it wasn't for uh some girl that pretty much brought me there.
Yeah.
Some Thai
What
girl.
what
I'm
neighborhood?
not on New.
Newt,
Oh no, no.
Newt
Oops.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah, or is
No,
that I don't know.
it was nice around there. You had a good spot.
Oh no, it isn't bad. I mean, it's at least you can if you're close enough to the BTS, you can get into Central Bangkok easy, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Whatever.
And the hotels there are less expensive. Hotels and condos and stuff are less expensive out there. They tend to be.
It was a shithole when I first went there, but I'm like that. I judge a book by its cover, and I didn't. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to be in this area, but it turned out that that's where a lot of the expats are. A lot of the proper expats are and stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's a good place. Yeah, and I
The
met some
rooftop was
good.
nice. Rooftop was really nice there.
Oh yeah. What was that holiday that?
Courtois, look, the boats when they float the boats and shit.
Loy
Yeah. That
Krathong.
was,
Well,
Loy
Katong,
Krathong.
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Me and Monster spent. Yeah, and yeah, that was fun. And there was these Thai girl. Monster probably doesn't remember, but yeah, there was these Thai girls that were like, "No, you got to make a boat." They were telling me, and when we drove into central Bangkok, they're like, "You got to make a boat and put it in the water." Yeah, uh,
Did you
that
put
was
a
fun. That was a fun
did
night.
you, did they cut a little bit of your hair and a little bit like of your fingernail and put it in the boat?
No,
we didn't do it.
Okay. No, just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
We held hands, South. Yeah, exactly. It was very romantic.
Sean
said,
is
fuck.
shaping into that monster on the chat
said,
prior with boats in
fuck.
their hand, holding hands. A
I
picture
said,
for the
fuck this.
gods.
Let's go to Soy 11. That's where we went right after that.
Yeah, you're welcome, Salt. Ass.
Well, guys, I'm calling it a night. You guys
All
have
right.
a wonderful evening. Oh shit,
Let
Tyzee's still here. You were just
Yeah,
listening.
I have to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm hitting the
All right.
sack. Later,
Have
guys.
a good
Bye.
one, guys.
Thank you
Cheers.
guys.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Cheers. Have a good one.